I'm going to say this real fast and then I'm going to go. If people today, these kids today was Betty Davis and Will Smith, we wouldn't have half the problems that we have today. Now, that's not popular. I know it's not popular. But I promise you, we wouldn't have nowhere near half the problems that we have today if they was Betty Davis and Will Smith. Now, I don't mean to that extreme. I don't mean to that extreme at all. But I just mean, look at this motherfucker about to hit my goddamn car on the other side. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that. He backing in. About to what? Bust the other side of my goddamn car. I'm in the handicap spot. Come on, come on. He done straightened out now. I cut to the window just in enough time to see him almost whack the side of my damn car. The maintenance guy hit the other side. My neighbor upstairs, Carmen, she knew who it was, but you know, the Puerto Rican nation, they got to stick together. So she dropped some cookie crumbs, telling me who it was. Hi, Carmen. But anyway, I got to take the motherfucker to court because he was on his job at the time when he hit me. Then I got sick, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, I'll be filing that soon. But my back broke out. And y'all see that? I had to have a biopsy. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's 4 little things on my back. Pretty sure y'all can't see that. Ow! Block me. Ow. Forgot I can't use that. Use that hand. All right, so you can see me. Then there's 4 things on my back. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've been there since January. So I had to go to the doctor. He did a biopsy, which is that little circle that you see. I'm going to assume you can see it. So he gave me a shot. And he took a thing out of my, biopsy, a piece of skin. And the results came back. And I've been getting blood work done like forever. So anyway, I have trouble lifting my hand up, which is why I can't really do my hair. So this whole arm is like sore and numb all the way up, which is why I had to stop exercising. And then I had surgery on my foot. So I had to stop walking because they think when he sewed me up, he sewed a nerve into the suture. So I have a nerve inside of the scar tissue. So every time I walk, searing pain shoots up my leg. So anyway, I had to stop walking. So I put the weight back on. Of course, I'm eating twice a day, sometimes once a day, but I'm on medication and I'm supposed to eat 3 times a day, but I won't eat 3 times a day because I'm no longer exercising. And that make me look how much weight now I've got back on. Because even my fat pockets had gone down in my stomach and my arms. But so sometimes I can do this, but even when I put it up, it pulls. And so yada, 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 a whole long story about what happened. But anyway, my arm all the way up to my hands are numb. I can't feel them. Now it's starting in this hand. I'm right-handed, but I can't make a fist. I can only go this far. I can't ball my hand up. And so now it's starting this one. And so yada, 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 some other stuff happened. Blood work, test. I get the results back for this rash. It's not a rash that it itches. It's not a rash where I laid on something or a bug bit me. It's because of what's going on in my blood because of rheumatoid arthritis. The fuck? Anyway. So I'm not a complainer. These things will be taken care of. It's nothing permanent. I just have to go to the doctors and get on the right medication to clear it up. And then rheumatoid arthritis never goes away. It is hereditary. Yes, my mother had it, but it's brought on by something. So they'll figure it out. They'll give me the right medication. The rash will go away. I'm just not being treated. So that's what happened. But anyway, people are so sensitive because Betty Davis, too harsh. Obviously, she abused the kids. Will Smith, it wasn't an all-out assault. It was not an all-out assault. But to smack someone is not appropriate, behavior-wise. But when kids are little, if they grow up with absolutely no discipline, devoid of discipline, devoid of love, devoid of instruction, they turn out like the kids today. They're too sensitive. And then when they get old enough, they get guns and they shoot people because everybody in this country can have a gun. And so that's what I mean when I say if they were Betty Davis and Will Smith, ow. I don't mean that they should be abused. I don't mean that they should be abused or smacked around. I just mean that they should have some discipline. They should have some rules, because you can raise a child and never, ever hit the child. But you have to have rules, and they have to follow the rules. So what Carly, there was rules and she had to follow the rules, but because she was never disciplined, they frightened her. They threatened her. And so she snuck out. Parenting is not easy. And one thing doesn't work for everybody because kids' personalities are different. So they're going to respond different, as their personality develops. They're going to respond different to discipline. They're going to respond differently to you as a parent, you as a person. But you can't raise a child without any discipline, because the one that you think you're raising with no discipline, with no rules, and you think, oh, they're perfect, they never do anything untoward. They're doing it. You just don't know that they're doing it. They've been doing it since they were a child, and they know how to game your motherfucking ass. Carly been doing shit since she was a child, but the parents came out, oh, she's never done anything like this ever in her life. Yeah, bitch, she been gaming you since she was about 4. She been gaming the mother and the father since she was about 4, and she's been able to get away with it. So now she's an adult, and she knows what's expected of her. But if they had given her 1 or 2 beatings, just a little tap, come on. You gotta be Betty Davis or Will Smith at some point as a child, even if it's just discipline. Some type of discipline. You cannot raise any human being without some form of discipline. Even if you just raising your voice and you never touch them in your life. Because see, they know there's a consequence to the thing that they did. Right? There's a consequence. Even if you never physically touch your child, you gotta have some type of consequence. So way back in the day, we all got Betty Davis, and that was across the board. It had nothing to do with your race. It had nothing to do with money. It was the time period where, because if you disrespected your elders, you got your ass fucked up. So we knew, okay, we can't disrespect the elders. Now, the white kids, what they did was they killed their parents when they got older. white parents were like Betty Davis. You know, okay, black and Hispanic parents, you just got your ass whooped. But we knew that our parents cared about us and loved us, and they were giving us a beat because we were disrespectful to them. The white parents, y'all fucked y'all kids up too much. Y'all Betty Davis your kids, and that wasn't necessary. Then you was raping them and shit and torturing them. So we understand why they killed y'all motherfucking asses, because y'all Betty Davis your kids over a hanger. So we get it. And then, you know, you was raping your daughter, you was raping your granddaughter, some of y'all was raping your sons. Well, we know why they killed y'all. All right, I gotta go. See you later. I just wanted to say, you know, some of these kids today that go in your mother's pocketbook, you know, you shoot them in the head. Some of y'all need to Betty Davis and Will Smith, because y'all yeah, some of y'all can use some of them old practices. Not across the board, but some of y'all is getting a little above yourselves. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. Don't act like I'm saying this is for everybody. Y'all know the kids I'm talking about. They need to be Will Smith and Betty Davis. Bye.